Hey everybody, it's Queen of Light 1111. Happy February 2nd, 2022. It's the 22222 portal. So I thought I would come in and just do a little check-in for all of you just on what's going on with masculine and feminine. So we're just going to look at their overall energies towards each other specifically. So let's go ahead and get started with the bottoms of the deck. So now, before I begin, I just want to remind all of you, if you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. And remember, I have the master class, How to Read Tarot Like a Priestess, and it is on sale on my website, and I take you through the entire tarot. I'll tell you about the Fool's Journey. We will break down each and every card. I will show you how to read a card upright and in the reverse position for love, finance, and career. The last class of the 10 videos that I send you, you will be able to learn how I read, right? So how to read with multiple cards, how to read with the oracle, with an oracle deck. So I do a demonstration in the last video of how to actually do a reading. So to purchase that, go to my website, queenoflight1111.com. And if you live in the United States, I will ship you my Divine Connections Tarot deck, which is this deck that I created for the divine masculine and feminine in mind. If you live in the United States, I will ship it to you free. So go to my website, queenoflight1111.com. Bottom of the deck for divine feminine's overall energy towards masculine is Page of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, and the Coffin. So I do feel like, there is an energy of communication. I do feel like either communication is coming, or there is some sort of communication that is being exchanged between the two. Maybe there's like sly messages that are going on. Maybe it's like, oh, can you, relay this message? Maybe it's some sort of social media stuff, but there's some sort of communication that is occurring. There is a change, Wheel of Fortune. There is some sort of change. There is some sort of shift. I also feel like there could be communication coming from masculine about the end of a karmic cycle. I do feel like there is a shift. I do feel like communication is coming, whether it's about, masculine communicating to feminine about coming out of separation. Maybe it's an energy of communication where they talk about their breakup, or perhaps masculine may be communicating about his breakup with the karmic, or an impending breakup with the karmic. And I did do a little karmic reading at the end, so stay tuned. So divine feminine's overall energy towards masculine, here it is, Eight of Wands. I feel like there is communication coming, or there's communication that's being had, and there is a truth that is being expressed around some energy about desiring a new beginning, some energy about let's start fresh, let's start brand new, let's come from a place of innocence. This also could be a desire that feminine wants to manifest, or has manifested with the new moon that we just experienced. She is sad though. There's a lot of grief. There is a sadness about his betrayal, right? About his secrets, about his deception. So she's like, I want the truth, man. I want the truth. What is being hidden? What is in the clouds? What is really kind of the smoke and mirrors behind this? Because she's like, if you're going to come to me and communicate, come to me with the truth. I don't want sugarcoating. I don't want any of that. The Knight of Swords is like blunt communication. And that's the only way that you can start fresh with this kind of drama that has occurred in this collective in the past. So in her first energy towards masculine, she's like, hey, communication needs to be clear. It needs to be direct. If we are going to go into a place of innocence, because there is sadness, there's been betrayal, there's been deception, you have tricked me, and you have been toxic. And so she's in this energy where she's kind of at the crossroads, right? There's a lot of grief that she's experiencing about the past, and she just wants to move on from this grief. So she's thinking about a new beginning. She's thinking about a new opportunity as the queen. She's thinking about her own abundance, her own home. Maybe she's beautifying her home. Maybe, she's in this energy of, her own career. And with this Fox card, I see this as an energy where she's like, I'm just focused on myself. I'm interested in myself. I'm doing routine things. I'm focusing in my 3D world. I'm dealing with the mundane, right? It's like, I'm buying a new bed, I'm buying new furniture, I'm taking care of my body. It's like that kind of 3D energy. And so she's just like, I want a new beginning. But he's been a trickster. He's been a trickster. If the communication doesn't come in clear, cut, and direct, then, it's not gonna work. She's like, the communication has to come in clear and direct because he's stabbed me in the back before. He stabbed me in the heart before with his deception. And so I'm at the crossroads with him because there has been this past that I just want to move on from. But in the meantime, I'm standing in my own power. I am the queen of my pentacles. I'm the queen of my home. I'm the queen of my journey. And you know what? He can be his trickster self, but I'm interested in my own self right now. I am interested in my own journey, in my own abundance, in my own career, in my own home. So now what about masculine? What's his overall energy towards feminine? We have the 5 of Wands. That's all that external chaos, right? It's karmics, it's work, it's family, it's all these external factors creating a significant amount of drama in his life, okay? It's a lot of significant drama that has affected his soul connection with his feminine and moving forward. Okay, there's just been a lot of drama that has affected him. He's had to grow. He's had to develop. He's had to deal with karmic lessons. And it's been a battle. It's been a battle. And it has affected, these outside forces have affected his soul connection with his feminine on his move forward. So let's take a look at his energy towards feminine. Oh, wait, this is feminine's cards. All right, so his energy towards his feminine. First card, Hanged Man. There's a pause. There's a pause. And I'm going to give you the spoiler alert. That pause comes in the karmic reading. So right away, I know. That's why I had to do this karmic reading, because I was like, well, let's get some more clarity. When he's thinking about his energy, overall energy towards his feminine, there's a pause. There is a pause on growing and developing this connection. There is a pause on navigating forward towards her from a place of loyalty, from a place of faithfulness. So he is in an energy of a pause. He is not taking active action yet towards feminine. Okay, he may be thinking about it. He may be really wanting to do it. He may be communicating on the sly, but maybe he's not picked up the phone and called her with this direct communication, because she's like, you know what? You could post whatever you want on social media. I want the truth. You need to have the courage to call me and have a conversation with me. None of these like sly comments are going to work. So he's in this energy of, they are getting some sort of telepathic or some other sort of type of communication, but any sort of movement forward in expanding this relationship with feminine, he's at a pause right now. He's at a pause. Why? Because there is this karmic lesson. Wheel of Fortune again. And we got the Wheel of Fortune for divine feminine's bottom of the deck. And now we have the 5 of Wands again, which we got at his bottom of the deck. So there is this karmic cycle. There is this karmic cycle with outside people that he's trying to end. This is why he doesn't want to do the same crap to feminine anymore. He's not going to rush in like a player and say, all right, I'm ending this connection, but it's not quite over yet, so let me start building a relationship with feminine. This is probably what he's done in the past, right? Hasn't closed up karmic cycles, jumped back in with feminine. Now he's juggling 2 people. So this time he's learning the lesson. I'm not growing. I'm not expanding with divine feminine until I completely end this karmic situation. So he's coming into his power. When he's in his overall energy, he knows he needs to be a leader. He knows he needs to be a leader. He knows he needs to stand in his truth, and he knows that he must make contact. Look at phone calls, right? None of this like random sort of communication. He knows he's got to get his courage, his confidence to speak his truth and communicate to feminine, because there is this missed opportunity. There is this apathy. There is this discontent that he is really healing, that he's really healing about the past. He knows what he's done. He knows what he's brought to the table. He knows what it is that he wants, but he's ending a massive karmic cycle here. And he knows that he cannot make a move towards feminine until that is wrapped up. And so this missed opportunity, this energy of like not taking action, he's healing because he's waiting for the perfect time. The perfect time is when it's over with the karmic. So let's go into the karmic reading. We have the devil, you can't make it up, and we have divine intervention, double rainbow. So the divine is intervened in this karmic connection. So when he is in his overall energy towards this karmic, he knows this is an obsession, this is an addiction, there's strings attached in this connection, maybe there's money involved, and so the divine is intervening on this attachment that they have. So it's not feminine's problem to do, it's between him, the karmic, and the divine, okay? It's not feminine's problem. First card for his overall energy towards the karmic. He's making a plan. 2 of Wands. We had 2 of Wands here for feminine, but this is about the karmic. He's making a plan. What's he making a plan about? Going solo. He's making the plan to isolate himself and separate himself from the karmic because the connection is too stagnant. It's not growing. It's not growing. He's not putting in effort because he's in love with somebody else. Okay, he's not making the effort with the karmic because there's another third party, feminine. So here's that hanged man in the upright. I love it. And here it is for him here. He has had an epiphany that he needs to let go, that he needs to release this energy of what he thinks love is, what he thinks happiness and harmony is. He's really taking a look. Am I really happy in this situation? Right? Am I being sincere to this karmic? And what is he deciding? He's going to go at it alone. Hermit card. He's got his back to the karmic. He's in solitude. And he's really thinking about what love means to him now. So in his overall energy, it does feel like it's closing. It does feel like it's ending. It does feel very suspended. But I got to tell you, it feels like there's some loose ends. It definitely feels like there's some loose ends with the karmic, which is exactly why he is not expanding this connection with feminine right now, because he's got to close up this cycle with the karmic once and for all. Period. The end. If you want to book your own personal reading, coaching session, or healing session, go to queenoflight1111.com. Bye.